Close. All right.
Okay.
It is time for...
Mother Rabbit's Kitchen.
Oh, yeah, Mother Rabbit's Kitchen. And more specifically, cookie dough.
Yeah!
Why cookie dough and not cookies? Because ain't nobody got time for that. We're just gonna eat the dough straight out of the bowl. And this dough does not have eggs. And I don't really care about eating dough with eggs. That doesn't bother me. I eat raw eggs. Well, it's not like I eat raw eggs normally, but I don't care about eating raw eggs.
Like
but this recipe just happens to not have raw eggs, so it's just that extra measure.
Mom, it smells like cookie dough right now.
It smells like cookie dough already? I wonder what you're smelling. Probably the vanilla.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Cookie dough.
Okay, so I think we have everything we need. Let's go over our ingredients. We're gonna need flour. Oh guys, we don't have flour. What do? We don't have flour. What do?
Put in here.
That's right. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. We're gonna make flour, Cammy.
Mom, I don't think I can see it.
So you put these.
Can I put it like
And
sideways?
then grind it, and then it makes flour.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. That's right. Do you remember what these are called?
This is soft white right here.
Soft white wheat, and we call them wheat berries.
Yeah.
See? Wheat berries. You can see we're running out of those. That's a good thing I have a bucket and I think a whole other bag in the pantry.
Can I fill it up?
You want to fill it up? Well, we have to weigh. We have to weigh it first because the recipe calls for 120 grams. Now, I always weigh an extra 10 grams just in case some flour dust kind of flies away, so I can make sure I have everything. So we're gonna weigh it. I'm gonna put a bowl on here. Cammy, can you turn on the scale for me?
Wait, we have to hit the scratch button.
Right. So all you have to do is turn on the scale, and then it will, because we put on the bowl first, it's gonna take the weight of the bowl off. So now it's set to 0.
Wait, how?
I'll show you. Watch. I'm gonna turn off the scale. Oh, I'm gonna set it to 0. Now when I put the bowl on, that's the weight of the bowl. So if you want to take the weight of the bowl off and pretend there's nothing on it,
Scratch
you just,
it.
Yep, you hit the tear button or you just the on-off button again. And you see how it has a T?
Mm-hmm.
That stands for tear, which is, can you go wash your hands? Because you just touched your mouth. It's okay. So then we can pour in our wheat berries, and what we weigh out is gonna be just the wheat berries, and then we can make flour, okay?
Yeah!
So this recipe, the 120 grams of flour is about a cup of flour. So if you're just using regular flour, then just scoop out a cup.
Yeah.
And shout out to
Scoop
my
out a
buddy
cup.
Jewels. Thank you for the apron, dude. So we're gonna pour this, and we need 100. Now remember, it's 120 that we need for the recipe. But I always go up an extra 10 grams. Do you remember what number I said? An extra 10 grams?
Wait, 120, so
Wait,
it'll be
Mom, can
130?
we
That's
eat
correct,
those?
130.
Can we eat those?
If you tried to eat these, it would be way too crunchy. It'd probably hurt your teeth. You either need to cook them whole, like, you know how I boil wheat berries sometimes and I put them in oatmeal, or
Yeah.
use them as pasta, or you grind it and cook the flour, or you just eat the flour and cook it out. Yeah. All right. Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hi.
All right. So anyway, back to our flour grinding. I have never made this cookie dough recipe with freshly milled flour, but like every other freshly milled flour recipe I've ever adapted, or every other recipe that I've adapted using freshly milled flour, it is, what did they say? What did they say? Chef's kiss. That's the new thing. And it is either as delicious as it was previously with white flour, or even more delicious. So let's do this. I'm gonna try to see if I can pay attention to comments along the way. Hello. Okay, so you wanna kind of shake this out, and you can hold this. Do you wanna hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, just be careful with the top. And then watch the numbers. Tell me when it gets to 130, because I can't see it.
6, 8, 9, 130, 130, not 130.
130, perfect, right on the dot.
Exact. I'm gonna hit scratch.
No, don't hit scratch, because then we won't have it. But now we have everything we need, so what can we do with
It's
those
low
wheat berries?
battery.
Is it? Oh, okay. Well, we'll change the battery another time. All right, go ahead, and what should we do with those wheat berries now?
We're gonna pour it into the mixer, which
I
you
wanna
can't
put-
see.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Thank you for noticing that. Great
And then-
job.
I accidentally got it on here.
It's okay.
Don't touch it, don't
Yeah,
touch
you don't have to touch it. It will just naturally. It kind of shakes a little bit as you, or not shakes, but like vibrates a little bit. So put the top on.
And then we'll turn this
No!
baby on.
No, can I turn it on?
Mm,
I never
Okay.
turned it on.
Just turn
Okay.
it on.
Now we're just. That's right. Just the tiniest bit because we want it on the finest grind. So go ahead. Yeah, it's okay. Does that scare you? Oh my gosh, it's okay. It's like that game Perfection. So this will grind in like 1 minute.
Oh, that's not bad.
It looks like. Yeah, it's only a little bit of flour. So. Oh, it's Juju Beans. Say hi to Juju Beans. Hi, Juju Beans. Okay, turn it off. Turn it off. Because they can see. It says Juju Beans right there, and he says hi. Say hi to Joel. Okay, we can put the top back on. We don't need the scale anymore. So we are going to use that flour in just a moment, but for now I'm just going to set this aside. Just going to set this aside for a second to make some room. Just make sure that you are secure on this stool here, okay? Now we're going to use our flour in a minute when we do the dry ingredients, but first we are going to cream the butter and sugars together. So I softened this butter a little bit just in the microwave.
Can I throw it in?
Oh, sure.
And
But
then
first we need to put in the sugars. So we're gonna do 1/4 cup of this raw sugar.
I'll do it.
Well, somebody's gonna do the sugar and then somebody's gonna do the brown sugar.
I'll do the sugar. Kim will do the brown sugar.
Can we do that? Okay.
This is like hardcore.
Oh, it is hardcore. Yep. Right on the butter there.
Spring, the butter,
Start.
put it on the
Clean up as we go.
butter.
Okay, can we just, we gotta move on with our lives. Okay, good. So that's 1/4 cup of sugar. I've just put some raw sugar in there.
Can I do the brown?
Oh, you wanna do the brown sugar? I'll come over there. So we're gonna do 1/2 cup of brown sugar, which means, okay, but listen, math lesson, okay? So the recipe needs a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. We're gonna use this 1/4 cup measure. Do you know how many of these will make a 1/2 cup? I'll show you. You can take a guess if you want to. How many of these will we need to make the same amount as this? Don't tell them. What do you think, Cammie? How many?
2.
That's right. So you could either use this, but I like to use a smaller one when I get the brown sugar. So we're just gonna use 2 of these. We're gonna pack it. Yep. So you're gonna go in the bag. You're gonna pack, hold on. Pack it in. Pack it in so we get lots and lots of sugar.
Mom, I didn't know
Okay.
you could text other people when they're live.
When you're live, yep, people can comment on it and say hi as we're
Only 2
moving along.
scoops.
Yep, only 2 scoops is all we need.
text back no.
Whoa, that's too much. Hold on.
Let's do that, please.
We're gonna press it down.
Okay, that was huge.
We don't want to be too sugary.
Or else it'll be.
Okay, all the way.
No.
Great job. We can just leave that just in case we need it again.
I guess we'll
Then
take a tiny bit of brown sugar.
We can start creaming the butter. And that's just a fancy word for wham bam.
Wham,
Blend it,
bam,
ma'am.
bam, bam.
Wham bam blend it, ma'am. Excuse me.
Please, can I?
Yeah, you can do it. I'm gonna plug this in. You want to plug it in?
Pika, 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 pika.
It's too hard.
I'll help you. Okay, let me help you. Here. There you go. Oh, you know what? It's the other way. You gotta do it upside down. There we go.
Okie dokie, can I do it?
Well, Camden's gonna start. So we're just gonna start on a low setting, okay? So we're just gonna go just the first one here.
I'll hold it down.
That's a great idea.
Mom, the butter's gonna fly. I have to
That's
hold it.
okay.
Or just flies in my face.
It'll be fine.
Well, I just look it off, so everything will be okay.
Everything will be fine. We're making cookie dough, so everything is fine. No problems, no cares in the
Can you
world.
overstir it?
At this point, you really can't overstir this. You could probably do this for 10 minutes and it would be totally fine. But we won't waste that much time stirring. We're just getting it.
Now can I
What
try?
we're doing is not only are we blending, yeah, you can do it now. Cam, you want to hold the bowl?
Yeah.
So not only are we mixing the sugars together, but we're also beating air into the butter. So it makes the butter fluffier.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
makes
why
the
it's gonna
cookie dough softer.
mix. What's it say?
Gigi thinks that he forgot that I told him we were going to make cookie dough.
Oh.
We're gonna make cookie dough.
So this you'll just beat for like a minute
I
or
know.
so.
Mommy said wow.
That's so cool.
Oh my gosh, you gotta hold it there. Okay. Can I turn it on now?
I'm going to hold it for just a second.
Mama, can you not hear the speaker?
The people can't talk, you can't hear them, but they can send, you see at the bottom of the screen there where you can see the little messages?
It's a strawberry.
Okay, don't worry about
Okay.
reading them right now. We have cookie dough to make. So we're just
Mama,
blending and blending.
Mom, can you read that?
So who else on this
Uh-oh.
thing?
I don't think he's making cookie dough, but if he wants to, he can.
Oh well,
If he has the ingredients.
I hope so. Then you have a delicious dessert.
Yep.
Can you tell when we're gonna do a mother of chicken today?
Yeah, I mentioned it today. I told him that I was going to do it tonight, so he probably got the notification when we. All right. Just
What do you
another.
mean by notification?
A notification
He
is.
subscribes?
Yeah. Okay,
Mom,
this
you
looks
just-
good.
No, Mom.
Is there more over here? Okay. Gotta get all of it. Just don't stick your fingers in there.
Or else you'll get chopped off.
Okay, I think that's enough for now. It's okay. We're gonna put more ingredients. We're gonna no
It's
tasting
really
yet.
pure sugar.
No, I'll let you taste it when we put more
Pure
things.
sugar.
So we're gonna put some more things in here. We're gonna put a little vanilla.
Ooh, I'm
And you
gonna
know
try
how I
some.
don't measure vanilla. This is about a half teaspoon, but we're not gonna squeeze it hard. Just a little bit, okay? Oh, wow, that is perfect.
Well, the more vanilla, the more. The better.
Yeah, whoop, beep, 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 beep. We gotta add one more thing. We're gonna add
One
about
more
2
thing.
tablespoons of milk.
I'll
I'm
do
not
milk.
gonna measure that either. We're just gonna do like 2 splashes, okay? Little splashes. 1,
Blah, blah.
2.
Is
And
the
then we
vanilla
can,
supposed to mix with milk?
yeah. And then we can always add a little extra milk
It looks
at the
like my
end
vitamin
if we
C.
need to.
It kind of looks like my vitamin C.
Okay, and then let's also add a little bit of salt. So here's my Redmond's salt. So we're gonna add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, maybe like a,
Can I do a pin?
hold on, just like this. I'm gonna do like a rounded, I feel like I wanna do, you know what, I just wanna do a half teaspoon of salt. I like my cookie dough salty. So let's do a half teaspoon. Who wants to put it in?
Me? No.
Okay, let Candy put it in. Good job. Okay, we can mix that up a little bit and then we'll
I
add.
want to do it.
Oh my goodness, hold on. A little bit came out.
Ooh, can I taste?
No, it's not time.
It's okay.
Hold on, let me just force this down a little bit. That will get everything
Mix that.
mixed better. Oh, that's my Nemo ticket.
Can I do it? How do you?
Okay.
Okay, so just a little, just the first one, yeah. Good job.
Can you hold it? It's heavy, it's heavy.
Two hands.
No, Andy.
Good job. Just don't take it out or it'll spray everywhere.
It'll go in my face.
You guys are so cute. I wish I could take a picture while I'm doing this. I don't think I can. It's fine. Just don't lift it out. You guys are cute.
Can I taste it?
Yeah. Is it salty?
Can I taste?
Nah,
Hold on. You gotta focus.
I didn't get any salt.
Okay.
It looks like a brown sugar.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna put in the dry ingredients, and all we need to do is put in,
The cinnamon.
we need 1 cup of oats.
Oats?
How do
Yep.
you get this out? This
I never
is
remember.
I will in just a minute.
oats.
Here, I'm just gonna put this over here for a second, okay?
I
Yeah,
never
I
had-
like putting oats in the cookie dough because it makes me It makes me convince myself that it's healthy when you put oats in there. So we'll do a cup of oats.
Are oats healthy?
Oats are so healthy for you. If you add oats to something, it instantly makes it healthy.
Mom, you
Whoops.
Too bad it's on the chocolate chips.
Okay, do you guys want to put those in?
Not
Here, I can move
Not
this.
for real, you actually spill.
You guys are so cute. Okay.
Okay, I need to lick this off.
No, you don't.
Wait, can I have half and can have half?
Sure. Okay, okay.
This is good.
All right, so we have the oats, and now we just need the flour and the chocolate chips. Let's put the chocolate chips in first, and then we'll put the flour in. Okay, so we need a
That
half a
tastes
cup of
so
chocolate chips.
good.
This is a half cup, so we can do a mix. We can do, these are the
don't
semi-sweet. I think that, yeah. Now, you know that I'm very serious about my chocolate chips, okay? I never, ever spill chocolate chips, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Have I ever spilled chocolate chips in my whole life?
Yep.
Literally every time.
Every time?
Every time.
Gotta work on that. Okay. So, what do we have here?
Chocolate
We
chips.
got the Ghirardelli. These are the semi-sweet.
What does that mean?
Oh, these are the milk. Semi-sweet is like a little bit darker. The milk is like the lighter,
big,
creamier.
chunky ones.
So we'll fill like half of it with the milk and then half of it with the semi-sweet. And the most important thing when you are pouring chocolate chips, especially with children around, is you never, ever spill them. Because if you spill them, what's gonna happen is the kids are gonna eat them, and you don't want that to happen. You wanna save all the chocolate chips for the dough. You never, ever spill the chocolate chips. Right, guys? See?
Wait,
All of my
Ava!
chocolate chips went right in my cup,
No.
and I never spilled a single one.
Ah.
Hey, how did you get those chocolate chips?
No, only 5 of them.
I never spill them. Okay, we're gonna put a little in here. Ah, I spilled it again. I really didn't mean to this time. Ah, this bag is a little, what's the word? This bag is a little feisty. It's not the word I was looking for. Okay, now I'm gonna be extra careful. I'm gonna guide you on how to pour chocolate chips without spilling. What you wanna do is you wanna put a little hole in there, not like a crazy rip like the other one. And you wanna watch very carefully as you pour. You wanna aim directly for the cup so that the stream of chocolate chips right in the middle, never ever going over the edge. I'm very good at this. I've gotten very good. Never spilled a chocolate chip in my life.
You just did 2 seconds.
Whoop, see? Perfect. Never ever going to spill. What is happening? They're going everywhere. Oh my gosh. I gotta get better at this. All right, don't knock over the cookie dough. Be fair to your brother. Be fair to your brother. Be fair to your brother, okay? It's like when you're doing an Easter egg hunt and you have to think about the little kids too, okay? All right, see? A perfectly filled cup and no spilling.
No, it ain't no look.
Oh no. I gotta get better at this. Okay, so we're gonna pour the chocolate chips into, no. All right, leave them. And then we'll get the flour.
How did it stay on?
Okay, actually I'm gonna go ahead and, before I put the flour in, I'm just gonna do that. Mix that in a little bit. And then we'll get our flour. Now,
I just looked at
I'm gonna let them see what it looks like to take out this. Never spill any chocolate chips. That's right, Juju Beans. See? I'm a good teacher, right, Juju?
No,
All right.
we're not good teachers.
What?
You
Hey.
spilled all the chocolate chips.
Oh, man.
You gotta get better at
So here's what you do. We milled our 120-30 grams of wheat berries in here, and now we just open up our little bucket here, And I usually just tap it in case there's anything that needs to tap to the bottom. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Hold on.
I'm gonna get myself a glass of milk. Is all the chocolate.
Yeah. I
Me
bet.
too.
Oh, sorry.
Mom, can you give me a glass of?
Why don't you guys just like share? Oh, you don't want milk? You don't want milk with your cookie dough?
No.
Okay, so
Can you give me water, please?
we have,
Can you give me
yeah,
water?
Andy, why don't you get him water while you're doing that, okay? Okay, anyway, we have our,
Ow!
you okay?
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. All right, so the flour kind of goes everywhere inside this little bucket, but if you just do a little tappity tap tap, you gotta say tappity tap tap.
Tabby tap tap.
Exactly. That's the way to get all the flour, like little snow falling down here. I'm gonna set that aside for a second. And now you'll see I have all my flour in this bowl. I almost spilled it. Okay, so there's my flour. That's about a cup of flour. And I'm simply going to pour.
Mom, who's
What?
got to me?
You didn't get a water.
Oh shoot!
Okay. We have a water emergency. You get thirsty from all those chocolate chips that I didn't spill. Okay. All right, we're gonna pour.
Oreo's even eating a chocolate.
Oreo, you're not supposed to eat chocolate chips. That's not good for dogs. Okay.
He only
We're gonna
ate
pour our freshly milled flour. Whoa! Okay, now legit, this actually does make it healthy when you put freshly milled flour in here. I know, yes, there is a little sugar in here, but there are
A lot.
really, just a little, there are really good ingredients. First of all, I used organic butter. Boom, healthy. Second of all, organic, fresh wheat berries. Boom, healthy. You've got your protein, your,
Thank you.
all your vitamins. There are 40 vitamins and nutrients in wheat berries. Look them up. It's incredible. It's basically everything you need to survive. This stuff is like medicine, food medicine. So we've got our flour in there. Remember those days when you thought flour was bad? That's white flour, bro. White flour is the enemy. You know how they make white flour? They sift out the germ and the bran of the wheat berry and just leave with the fluffy white stuff, which yes, is fluffy and delicious, but it's like devoid of all those amazing nutrients. When you don't sift it out, you get everything and you have your healthy cookie dough. And then what else are we putting here that's healthy? Oh, the oats. You put in oats, it's healthy. Okay, ready? I have a feeling we might need to add a little more milk to
Okey-dokey.
soften this up. And I probably should have used a bigger bowl.
Don't worry, Mom. We'll be.
You'll fix it?
Yep.
All right.
I'm just gonna put a.
Okay, it's a little
tiny
dry and
drop-
clumpy. Yeah, just put a little. Here, put it. Here, just leave it right there so they can see.
I can.
Just a little tiny drippity drop. That's good. Let's start with that.
That's it.
Yeah, I know it'll come together. Believe me. We might need a little more. It's because I add the oats to it. Okay, hold on. Whoa! I went the wrong way. Okay, go ahead. A little flippy flop. That's probably good because we want it to be nice and thick. Oh, baby. Would you look at that? Who is in the mood for cookie dough, my friends?
Oh, we have to freeze it first.
No, we don't. It's totally ready to eat.
I like to freeze it first. Because then it gets
Well, I'll
all
put it in
wet.
the refrigerator while we get ready for the movie.
Yeah. So, Mom, do
Why
you
don't
know
we take a taste and tell me if you think it needs more milk or if you think it's perfect the way it is?
You know what I'm gonna say, Mom?
It's all stuck on there. That means this part's mine. I'm
No!
just kidding. No, it's okay. I'm gonna get it off. Carefully let it fly off of there. Now, I'm gonna take my little spatula here. Hold on. I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit more and see. Okay, that's a good consistency where it's like super thick. Show. Super thick. Just a big bite. All right. I like how thick it, hold on. I like how thick that is. Do you guys want to get a little spoon? And
Yeah.
see if the taste is good? Why don't you wait for Camden? That would be polite, okay?
Daddy, wait for me.
Yep, Andy's gonna wait for you. Just one spoonful just to taste. Oh my gosh. Is it good? Did you guys do a good job making?
Tiny more. It's a little dry.
You think so? It really looks nice and wet to me. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you just saying that because you want to pour more milk in?
No.
It looks okay to me. You want to put like one tiny drop of milk? Tiny. Okay?
And then we'll taste it again and see if it's good.
Is that why you want to add more? Because if you add more, then you have to mix it and then taste it again? I think that's why. All right, the tiniest drop,
And then we'll taste it again and see if it's good.
and then you'll add something else, and you'll taste it again to see if it's good, and then
No.
you'll add a little bit more of that, and see if it's
No,
good.
it actually tastes like dry-ish.
Okay, okay. Well, we can't have that.
Yeah.
The tiniest drop, we don't want it to be soupy. Okay, keep going.
Andy, go!
I can't see. No, Cammy. Okay, it's about to come out. Okay, great. Here we go. All right, you want to do like a little drop more if you really think it's dry. The oats might need a little, just a tiny drop. That's good, that's good.
Wait, Dad.
That's the reminder for, I have to buy the Nemo tickets in 2 minutes. Which is perfect timing because why are you guys leaving me alone?
Look at me!
Oh, you fell? All right, here we go. I think you're right, Andy. Now it's much softer. Look at you, my little baker boy.
Now it's tasty.
Okay, let's taste it one more time. Tell me what you think.
Wait, let me.
Thank you, Gigi Beans.
What'd he say?
He said, you could absolutely host your own baking show. No regrets, that would be a... No regrets, that would be a bad idea. I think he's saying it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Jewels, is that true or not?
All right, what do you guys think? Good cookie dough?
Yeah.
All right, the boys are gonna be
Jealous?
watching Star Wars tonight. The girls are gonna be watching What About Bob? It is,
I
you
wanna
know,
watch
the
What About
role of
Bob.
every good parent to expose your children to the best movies ever. And What About Bob is at the top of that list. So,
I want to watch What About Bob.
I don't know. You guys might want to watch. You want to watch What About Bob with us? You might. It might be like a little grown up for you. Anybody out there like What About Bob? All right. I have like cookie dough. Like I feel like it's like in my hair. I'm like itching. All right. We have our cookie dough. We're gonna get ready for movie night, and we're gonna eat it. I think that's all we have to say. And I have to buy Nemo tickets. Bye.
Hi, Jewels. Are you jealous?
I'm Dory.
Sorry. How do I end this thing? There we
I
go.
don't.
Are you sure you want to stop streaming?